I got a loan of an Animus 2020 pump. I wanted to show you how to use it to select a bolus setting. So when I activate it, normally it's inactive, and when it's inactive there's nothing showing on the front screen. But as soon as I press any of the buttons, it becomes active. And once I activate it, the first selection shown is menu. It's highlighted here in yellow. So I press the OK button, and the bolus selection at the top is highlighted in yellow. I press OK again, and now I want to do a bolus based on some carbs that I've eaten. So I press the down arrow and I go to the Easy Carb Selection menu. I press the OK button, and now it's flickering on the carbs line, and it's got 0 carbs input. Whenever it blinks like that, it indicates that I can put in a value by using the up and the down arrows. But here, if I press OK, it takes me to the food list choice. I press OK again, and now I go to where there's a database of foods built into the pump itself. And so I can use the up arrows, for example, to go to the cereals choice. These are all very sweet ones, so I'm going to skip those. And I'm going to, by pressing OK, go to the next screen, and I'll scroll up and I'll choose Cheerios. So I'm going to eat a little under a bowl of Cheerios, and I press OK, and I press OK again to add that item. And now I'm going to scroll through and go look for the dairy items. So I'm pressing the up arrow here to go to dairy. I press OK again, and now I press OK to scroll forward, and forward again, and forward again. I'm looking for just some low-fat milk. So here we go. There's low-fat milk here, and it's 0.5%. And I'm going to have a cup of it on top of my cereal and to drink. So this is flashing for 1 serving, and I say OK. Now here it's the last item I'm doing, so instead of saying add item, I press the down arrow to get to total, and I press OK. And now I have got a carbohydrate total for my meal, which is a small bowl of Cheerios, the low-fat milk with a total carbs of 30 grams. I press OK on the done, and now it takes me back to my carb screen, and it says, you know, you're estimating that you've eaten 30 grams, and you have an insulin to carb ratio of 1 unit to 12 grams. Now it gives me the option of adding a blood glucose value. So let's say I hit OK, and I'll pretend my blood glucose is about 140. So I'll hold this down and try and get to 140. The speed at which it scrolls these numbers is a little bit problematic. So now it says your target is 100, but your actual is 140. So you have to correct for 40 extra milligrams. And your insulin factor is 50 milligrams. 1 unit of insulin brings it down 50 milligrams. That's my correction factor. So I hit OK, and now I click Show Results, and what it says is you need 2.5 units for your carbs and 0.8 units for my blood glucose, and there's no insulin on board. So you need a total of 3.3 units. Now, this is one of the things I don't like about this pump. It should put 3.3 in here, but it doesn't. So I have to click these up arrows and get it to go to 3.3, and it scrolls very fast. And it also scrolls a little longer than when I hold on to this thing. So it's always a little bit of extra work to get it to the number I want. And you notice it also scrolls in 0.05 unit increments. So that's nice. You can use it in very small quantities. But what's not nice is the amount of effort there. So I'll hit OK, and then I press Go. Now it delivers it. And look how quickly it gives me 3.3 units. Some people might not like this, especially if it was a large amount. Now it's warning me, you hear the music, and you can customize the music, that there's 10 units or less left, and I'll say OK. And that's it. I gave myself a bolus. There is a history. I can say OK, and it can show me my total daily dose. And I just activated it for this, and so it just shows me how much is left, or how much I got today. And then it will also show me histories of alarms. And this is the alarm I got a moment ago where it said the cartridge was low. So overall, I think this is a very nice pump with lots of, first of all, it's very readable. The thing I don't really like is the speed at which these arrows work. So for example, if I were to click on bolus again, go down and say I want to do a blood glucose correction, I'll hit OK. And now I want to input a blood glucose value. Let's say it's 176. So I'm going to press this button and try and get to 176. Here we go. I'm going to let go now. I let go when it said 176, but it sped past. And I'm going to say 176. I'm going to press OK. Show the results. Again, it confirms it. And now it's saying, well, I have 3.29 units left on board for my recent dose. And let's pretend I'm going to correct it anyway. So now I would have to put in this 1.52 correction factor in here. And I'll try and do it. And again, the speed at which it scrolls is kind of fast. 1.52, I'll call it 1.50. I press OK and go. And there we go. And now it's giving me the optional reminder. You can disable this, but it's saying, do you want me to buzz you in 2 hours to check your blood glucose value? And I can say, yes, I do. Or I can go up here, click OK, and say, no, I want it in an hour for you to buzz me. Then I'll press OK, and then I press OK again to confirm, and I'm all done.